The organism thinks it's in the ocean because we create and emulate every single parameter that it can perceive. And that's really the magic of technology. We knew the sets of creatures that we study and work on have huge implications to what the climate on the planet is. I mean, half the oxygen that we breathe, 30-40% of all carbon that's captured is captured by these organisms. And we cannot even ask the fundamental question of what life does without emulating the environment that it evolved with. Stripping it away from its environment has stripped away any of our capacity to ask the right questions. We called it Gravity Machine as a tongue-in-cheek. It's basically a kind of a virtual reality environment which emulates the depth. What you should think about when you think of a gravity machine is the size of a dinner plate. There is a glass wheel. If the organism is traveling, a microscopic organism is traveling up, we can spin the dinner plate down. And if it's traveling down, we can spin the dinner plate up. So in your frame of reference of the lab, the organism is stationary. And its own frame of reference, which is a single cell, it's actually traveling infinite distances, kilometers for that matter. The tool has allowed us to make some of the most precise carbon flux measurements that have been made, studying what is called marine snow. But what it is just the biomass and debris and dead and alive ecosystems sinking to the bottom of the ocean. And we observed a really puzzling phenomenon, that the cells that are under stress are generating these polysaccharides, this mucus-like layers, to build parachutes around these objects. And unfortunately, these parachutes slow down the sinking from 200 meters per second to almost sometimes 0 meters per second. So you could go from, say, massive amount of sequestration to no sequestration at all, because then if it doesn't sink, the bacteria eats it, the carbon remains. But if you can sink it from 100 to 1,000 meters, you have stored carbon for tens of thousands of years. For the planet, the ocean is a life-saving technology. It's like its heart, its lungs. And often enough, our perception of what it does is so primitive, even when I kind of think about many other systems and many other complex systems that we understand so far, that we really have to bring new tools to the table.